Hey there, everybody. So,
Howdy.
we're trying to go live in two different places here. Um, hey there, everybody. We're going to say it again for the Instagrammers and for the Facebookers. Um, we're outside on our front porch right now because it's our side porch, excuse us, because it's just nice out here, even though it's hot.
It's
I'm
not as
sure.
hot as it was earlier.
I'm sure some of y'all are like, whatever, shut up, quit talking about that because it's cold where y'all are.
It's only 89 degrees today.
Yeah.
Here.
So, it'll only get to like what,
That's
130 over the summer.
Yeah, feels like it.
But anyway, we wanted to hop on here, and I know we normally do this on Thursday nights, but I'll be perfectly honest with you, both of us are really tired. And I know last week it was kind of hard for some of y'all to pop on at 7 o'clock because your churches were doing things and other people were doing live streams and stuff like that, and it was just hard for y'all. And I know some of y'all catch this on the replay too. So, but we, we're just kind of thinking maybe we'll try this, and if it works, it works. That's fine. If y'all still want to watch the replay, that's fine too. But both of us are just really tired, exhausted today, which I'm sure a lot of y'all are the same way, because y'all are all in the same boat. And I'll be honest with you, both of us looked at each other and we're like, what are we even going to talk about? Because both of us do not have our crap together these days. So the reason why we do these videos is because we want you to see that this is real life, and we don't have our crap together, and it stinks some days, and we go through things, and especially since all this has been going on with the coronavirus and the unknown of not knowing what's going to happen.
Hey, Corona!
It just kind of sends you into a spiral sometimes. And so we thought that we would come on here and just talk about, how to prevent from getting depressed and getting into anxiety. And
one is don't watch news all day long or
Yes.
read that all day long. That is not good for you, because if we, like my brother told me this morning, I was helping him, said, my goodness, if we sit there and watch that and listen to that all day long, we'd be scared to even walk out the door. So
doomsday.
yeah, so and you gotta realize news thrives on anything that's negative or scare tactics, whatever you want to call it.
It's like clickbait here on the internet. I mean,
that's what's exciting. Is
Right.
something's frantic, panic, that kind of stuff. So, but some are still giving good
yes.
information, and then some of it's just
And you gotta
crazy.
stay
but
up to date. But
yeah, you need to know.
Yeah.
And you gotta. Some of us has to go to the store and get a few things every now and then. Most of the time I'll try to go and I'll take stuff out of the bags in the garage, and Mandy will go put it up, and then usually I'll just strip down and put my clothes in the washer
yeah.
and then go take a quick shower, because I don't know what else to do other than just try to stay
Yeah.
clean. I mean, and there's no sense in everybody going to the store together.
Right.
And
You just gotta be smart, and and I know he had to remind me the other day to get off the couch and stop watching the news because
it'll make you cuckoo.
it'll make you crazy. And I think I said this last week. I am a political person. I really can get into politics, but over the last couple of years I've had to stop because some of it makes me mad, and then it's the lack of control, and then you just get frustrated, and then it's just it's just one thing after another. So he has to remind me to stop watching it.
Well, you gotta think of it this way. Things we're dealing with business and life and everything, there's probably another million people dealing with the same thing
right now.
Right now. I
This very
mean,
moment.
we are so intertwined with everyone in the world right now just because of what's going on, and all you can do is do your best. And,
That's pretty cool if you think about it. I mean, it's not a cool thing
No, it's not
that's
cool,
going
but-
on,
but-
but it's neat that we all have,
People
worldwide are having things in common.
They're pretty much on the
Yeah.
same level with some things right
Right.
now because of what's
Everybody's a little worried and scared, and everybody's having some form of depression in some ways and anxiety. And what are you looking at? That's so interesting.
happening. Pawpaw and one of our boys filling up holes in the yard.
He's
Sorry.
more interested
I
in
just
that
heard
than
him.
listening to me.
I'm
so.
listening to you. I listen to you all the time.
So he's basically saying he doesn't want to listen anymore. But I don't even know what I was saying now. But yeah.
Politicals.
No, I wasn't talking about being political anymore.
Well, I can't help you can't remember.
But anyway, it's just, that all of us in the world are kind of
Yeah.
connected now. And it's really kind of, it's not a neat situation, but it's really neat because all of us are somewhat worried and we don't know what's going to happen and we're not in control of this. And I think that is what gets to all of us so much, is the lack of control.
And you can't just sit around, sit still. You gotta stay busy. And
Right.
I've just about done every project I can think of around here. And outside, and
Yeah.
you can only cut the grass like once a week, so it's pointless to go over it again.
Oh my gosh, he has so many projects going on right now.
I
But he
got-
finishes
I-
them.
don't be talking about
yeah,
me.
I'm not
I get
saying
done.
he gets things done, but it's like, oh my gosh, he's starting something else. So, but
Let me alone.
he gets
Leave
it
me alone.
done. So, yeah. And then work always helps us, staying in work and doing the normal things. Our life didn't really change a lot because we both work from home. We homeschool our kids. We also work out at home. So, we do get out of our house, and it is kind of getting to us a little bit because
It just messed her up. She can't go to Target and TJ Maxx and all that stuff right now. That's like withdrawal symptoms.
it is withdrawals because TJ Maxx especially, they are even closed online right now. That is
They don't even want to come fill an order.
No, they don't even want to fill an order right now. That's scary. Like, oh my god, that's not
They're
cool.
not coming in to fill an order.
Anyway, and then Target, the drive-through is great. The pickup, I love it, but it's just not the same. It's just, sorry, I'm just having withdrawal. And Starbucks, I'm missing. But anyway, so
It's coffee.
it's not just coffee.
It
If you've
is.
had, anyway, it's not.
It's a 25-cent coffee jacked up to almost $3. It's a coffee.
Anyway, we're never
And
gonna
she actually
agree on
drinks
this.
coffee. It ain't no mixed thing. It's coffee.
Yeah,
Coffee.
that's it. It's decaf, so.
No worse than me buying
Anyway.
a pre-made sweet tea. So who cares?
Yeah, Vanda said I can't believe that they're closed online. Yeah, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods.
Waffle House is closed.
Waffle House. No, they're
Oh.
not all closed, are they?
Several of them
Anyway,
are.
we're getting off of the topic.
Anyway, we're trying to stay busy and not get down and out.
Yeah.
The only
somebody-
way I do that is I have to stay busy with my hands to keep myself
Moving.
thinking and doing something with them, because that keeps my mind off of thinking about what's going on.
Right.
And that's something I had to learn a long time ago from an actual doctor that helped me with some things. And he's like, you need to stay busy. And when you stay busy with your hands, you're thinking about what you're doing.
Right.
And when you do that, that gets your mind off of things that you may be
Worried
worrying
about.
about, thinking about, things that need to happen, or, just life. So,
And I'm a little bit different. I don't know. I don't know what y'all call it where you're from.
she wants to work out. That's what helps her.
Yeah, working
Uh,
out does help me, but I'll get into the mully grubs. I don't know if that's what you call it in your neck of the woods, but in
They don't
this
have neck of the woods.
neck of the wood. Anyway, in the South, we say mully grubs because
I say neck of the woods.
you just can't get out of your funk, I guess, and out of the
Uptown.
just
funk you up.
oh my gosh. Anyway, so it is hard. It's harder for me sometimes, but I think he helps me because he's like, okay, we got to get out of the house, and we've been taking drives as a family. We've been taking bike rides and walks.
Nothing long,
and,
just riding around.
yeah, just riding around, not getting out of our
No,
car.
we're just riding.
Just
looking.
riding, and we're trying not to stay inside the whole time, which y'all know it's hot here. I know it's cold where some of y'all are, so that's kind of hard. Getting vitamin D even from your window sometimes can do so much, and finding that person that can hold you accountable and get you out of that mully grub stuff, sometimes is always a good thing.
Saying that, don't you?
I do. I mean, if you're from the South, you know what the mully grubs are, so.
You sit here and watch the cows right now.
Yeah,
The
and we're
cows are
watching
out here.
cows right now, so.
Not very many, but there's a few.
But there's a few right here. But we have our things, so just find what works for you. And the main reason why we wanted to come on here today was just, we don't have any like this profound advice or anything like that. It's just to show y'all that, we're not perfect, nobody's perfect, and we all go through stuff, and we all have our crying sessions, we all have our mad sessions. I know I yell at people and and cry over stuff, but your feelings are valid right now. It's just, don't stay in the mully grubs, because
Nah.
it's not going to help. And writing helps me. If you follow me here on Instagram, you know that my posts, I write and blogs and doing stuff like that. But find what works for you, because now is the time you can find what works.
Yep.
So I guess we're not going to do this outside anymore because he can't stay focused.
I'm fine. I'm listening to you and looking around because I have a little one driving a lawnmower somewhere.
I
and it's
know.
kind of-
Oh my gosh, yeah. One of the
he's helping
twins
us.
is.
Papa, my dad. So
Yeah.
I'm just watching every once in
In
a while.
case you didn't know, we kind of all live here on a compound. No, I'm kidding. No, we all live close. We live close to his brother and sister-in-law, and then my in-laws. So it's nice to have family around. That's for sure. But anyway, y'all hang in there.
Yes, please. Just
Yeah. Reach out to us if you need anything. I know a lot of y'all have been reaching out to me through DMs and just saying,
stay 6 feet away though. I ain't reaching back.
it's through the screen. It's
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
good.
No
No, for
fist
real.
bumping
Just,
anymore. Yeah.
if you're feeling like you're trapped, get on the phone, call
Yeah.
a friend, call somebody. Sometimes you're like, oh, they don't want to hear from me, but you know what? They may be feeling the same way. So
Mhm.
just connect with somebody and talk things out. Sometimes we just need to vent to a different person than the ones that's with us all day long. I mean,
Yeah.
because sometimes you just want to talk to somebody different, and that's okay. So
Yeah.
just be real. Was a B, sorry. And don't. We can't just let all this just consume us, which
Right.
it kind of is consuming us in a point, but it can't become the focus of everything that we're doing, because
We still
we
gotta
have to,
keep
we still
moving
got to
forward.
live, we still got to
Yeah.
keep pushing, and and for those that's their jobs have been just completely turned upside down, and always try to lift somebody up and encourage them, because we don't know what you're going through, y'all don't know what we're going through, so always give somebody something uplifting,
Yeah.
and just be encouraging, and don't point out the negatives of everything, and don't discuss the negatives all the time. Always just try to
Yeah.
find something that's a little silver on the lining somewhere and just turn it around.
And it's hard,
Oh, yeah.
especially now. It's hard because you want to say what everybody's not doing,
Right.
and what everybody's not, or they're not following the rules, and you're following the rules, or whatever, and it's frustrating. It is.
I would not want to be the leader of our country
Yeah.
right now, because
Right.
I can't
So-
imagine. Because if you're a praying person,
Pray for
pray
them.
for our president and all the leaders, because
Whether you like him or
Yeah,
not,
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter. Just pray.
he is still our authority,
Yeah.
because we live in this free country.
Right.
So let's be positive and hold them up, because they're fighting for us and working for us,
Right.
and without that, there can become chaos. So we need to be thankful for what we have, who we have in office, and what's
Right.
going on, whether we agree with it or not. You toed the line. I mean, you just back them up, regardless if it's who you want or not. You know, you always back the head, you know, behind them. You stay with them.
Right.
Because God can do things through people that we would never believe. So who knows what's to come? I
And
mean,
you know,
so
whenever it comes to politics and it comes to stuff like that, you know, I know a lot of people will say things like, "Well, praying's not enough," and you know, yeah, it is.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, because sometimes that's the only thing that you have. And if y'all have heard our story and you were with us a couple of weeks ago, you know that whenever I was going through all my health problems and my 5 heart surgeries, all we had was prayer. I mean, our backs were up against the wall. So I will argue somebody that down, because praying is enough. And sometimes that's all we can do.
Exactly.
So, you know, pray for our leaders, because right now, like Chris said, I wouldn't want that job. I know nobody else. I know a lot of people wouldn't want that job.
It anywhere in any of these countries right now who are the head of things, because that's a lot that's on their shoulders, because they're trying to do what's best for all of us, and that's a big burden to carry.
Yeah.
So
it is.
Lift up your leaders. It don't matter what country you're in. Always lift up your leaders. You know, just be supportive, and you know, stay busy.
God
if
says
you're able, stay busy, and don't sit around dwelling on everything. Get up and move. Even if it's just walking around outside, get up and move.
Yeah. And that's like I was just saying. You know, with our leaders, God said you don't have to like them, just love them. I mean, in loving them, you're praying for them. You know, you're loving them by praying for them. So, yeah. But we just wanted to kind of encourage you, because y'all are encouragement to us whenever you send in direct messages and whenever you talk to us and ask us for prayer. And just know, if you do ask us for prayer, we really are going to pray for you. And if you do ask us for prayer, we are going to follow up with you and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" So just be ready, because we truly do genuinely love people, and we want to see y'all okay during all this. Us too. I mean, but just know that we're struggling with it too. Y'all hang in there. We've got this.
Yep.
And, yeah, one of our twins is still
he's driving the lawnmower with a trailer.
He
Help
thinks
us,
he
Lord.
is something right now.
Sorry, I can't help but laugh.
But maybe we'll do this again on the porch, the side porch, because I had fun.
Yeah, it's something different.
And it's something different. I guess until it gets too hot outside. Once it gets hot, we're done.
Y'all just stay safe. Do what you gotta do. Be smart. Use your head.
Yeah, I know what I was gonna say.
No, you don't.
Shut up. I know that everybody's doing all this virtual stuff right now, and you know, everybody's using FaceTime and Zoom and all these live videos. Another good thing for you to do is, you know, get your girlfriends together and get on a Zoom. You know, the other day we played charades with some of our employees, and that was so much fun. I have Voxer, where I can Vox it's an app that you can get on your phone. And it's like a walkie-talkie, so you don't have to actually pick up the phone and call them and have this hour-long conversation, but you can talk for a few minutes and then they talk back. So, you know, get creative with this kind of stuff. Let the kids start Zooming and Skyping and doing all those things. Our kids are doing piano on Skype right now, so, and I'm sure y'all's churches are doing different stuff, but I just wanted to add that before we closed up today, because those are things that are helping us and giving us a little bit of life too right now. So anyway, thank y'all so much. We love y'all. Hang in there. Reach out if you need anything, and until next week, we'll see y'all then.
Later.
Bye. Okay, we gotta turn this off.
How about that one?
I'm gonna turn it off. Bye.
I gotta pick my nose.
Shut up.
You gonna take a picture?
Yep.
Hurry up with that. It's hot.
Sure.
That cloud uncovered the sun.